Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Today we're going to be using Lion Strider's Journey deck. These cards are beautiful, and I'm just feeling that very pastel, watercolory energy for you guys. I feel really good in the energy for you guys. I'm very excited to do this reading, actually. You gotta save the best for last, right? So energy is fluid, it's not linear. It could be happening past, present, and future tense. If it's gender specific, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, when I say masculine and or feminine, we're talking specifically about energies. If you're a cross watcher, watching for a Cancer, hi, hello, and welcome. If you feel the need to switch the roles, do what suits your story. Only you know what resonates. And if it doesn't fit, it's just not your message, don't make it fit. Don't panic if it's something that seems to not be for you, but you're like, oh, I don't know if I like that very much. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. So, on that note, actually, beverage. So, let's see what's going on for you guys. I do feel like a lot of water energy, which, it's no surprise, it's Cancer. It just feels really nice. I have some music playing in the background. It's all water scenes, actually. I did not even notice that. It's like water and some mushrooms in there. I feel some creative energy for you guys. I feel like you guys definitely in tune with that water, that intuition. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Whoops. A bunch of cards just flew. There we go. So, Archangel Michael. One more. Alright, let's see what's going on for you guys. Alright, at the bottom we have 5 of Pentacles. So you might possibly be feeling a little left out in the cold by somebody. Yeah, and then we have 9 of Wands here at the bottom. So there's definitely the sun. The sun will come out tomorrow. I do feel like there's something big kind of coming to a close for you guys. And there's something very abundant and beautiful coming afterwards. You know what? I'm going to try to shuffle a little bit first before I actually pull cards. Sometimes I feel the need to just pull cards. Other times, the cards like to talk to me, so. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles here. That's beautiful. This is happiness. Home life, family life. It's like the happy ending, which is all personalized, by the way. I just saw 333. And then we do have the 9 of Cups here. Beautiful. Wow, and the Lovers card. With strength underneath. You could be dealing with a Leo. You definitely don't have to be. Wow, and Page of Cups. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment and happiness and just like love here. Interesting that we have the 5 of Pentacles at the top. I'm just gonna light some sage. Well, yeah, we'll take a look into that. But with the lovers can also talk. That's Gemini energy, so that can also talk about needing balance, needing to make a decision. Doesn't always have to be exactly about like a relationship, but. So let's see what else we got. 10 of Pentacles is that happiness, love, commitment, stability. I don't know why commitment's coming to mind. These are the 2 I was literally just talking about, the Lovers and strength. Okay, we'll take them. We'll take them. So what other messages do we have for Cancer? 10 of Pentacles too doesn't necessarily have to be romantic either. Like, this can just be some form of stability in your life. This can be financial stability, whatever stable means to you. That's what that is. In this card, you have the family with the dogs and everything's, happy and exciting and, you know what I mean? Stable. It's stable. That was like, I don't know why I'm saying was. I feel like this might have possibly been something in the past. But I heard that was your rock. That's too many. The messages we have for Cancer here. Also good to know I could be picking up on whoever it is that you're connected to, so it may not always be your energy as well. Like I said, if you can always switch the roles, it can always be like vice versa. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Cups. So we have 2 10s here. And there are, in my opinion, 2 like happy 10s in the deck and 2 sad 10s. But we have both of the happy ones. 10 of Cups is beautiful, emotional fulfillment. Again, happiness, love. I just heard soulmate. Interesting, okay. That's a lot. Well, we have the Death card. So I feel like, a lot of whatever that was, I want to say was. So this was something in the past that was, very beautiful. And past doesn't have to be like forever ago. I mean, this could be something a week ago, but regardless, this is not now. It is beforehand. I feel like this definitely, it feels like it kind of came to a halt in a way. There was a change here. Something ended. Could have been abruptly. Then we have 6 of Cups. The Lovers and the 6 of Cups. Wow. I feel like, this person, whether it's you or the other person dealing with this, the person who's going through this right now with that 6 of Cups, I feel like this person definitely could have been someone from a past life, a soulmate, a karmic relationship. There is kind of purpose for the relationship. I think there was a lesson here throughout this scenario. We have 8 of Pentacles. This is something that there was a lot of work put into. Something they really felt was going to be, an investment of their time and resources. Okay, then you have the 4 of Cups here. 4 of Cups underneath Death. I think that this, there's still healing that needs to be done regarding this situation. With the 4 of Cups, this is kind of like going inward, stilling the mind, and really just going through it. Kind of just being like, yep, it's gotta happen, so we're just gonna keep going through it. For some of you, if you are resonating with this is also like, I feel a sense of like processing. What had happened needs to be processed because there was a lot of commitment and a lot of love. This was something pretty stable. Could have been like a long-term relationship. Again, whether it's on your side or the other person's side. It feels like this was something that there was a lot of emotion and it was something generally pretty serious, and for whatever reason it stopped. Could have been abruptly, could have been just unexpected, and it's something that there was a lot of time, energy, resources, effort for some of you, money. Sometimes with karmic relationships, the Five of Pentacles shows up in a sense of that person could have had an effect on your finances. And it doesn't have to mean that this person either asked you for money, borrowed money, what have you, but that while you are with that person or were with them, there were money issues, whether that be you fought over money in general, or suddenly maybe you lost your job, or all of a sudden you were making money and now your business isn't doing so well, or you're not getting as many, leads or what have you. There could be so many different little tweaks to that scenario. But that oftentimes can happen in situations with a Six of Cups, with a karmic or past life relationship. You'll oftentimes see issues revolving around money. Then we have Seven of Wands. This is a very defensive energy. I feel like for some of you, whoever's resonating with this, whether it's you or the other person, this is a defense of I feel pretty strongly that this is a defense of yourself, or a defense of the relationship. Maybe the person who is on the other end could have said, this is why this isn't working, and the person that's showing up here in this reading is like, I don't agree, and here's why. Or, I do think it's working, or I did think it was working. I'm not to blame for this, or, it's just it's a defensiveness about really standing your ground. And for a lot of you, again, whoever's resonating, could be vice versa, the person showing up here, I feel like for a small group, this is a matter of no, this can't be over type of situation. There wasn't closure, which realistically, in my opinion, closure doesn't exactly exist. It's more about acceptance. A change in perspective will help you accept and move on. I don't really think closure exists per se. But with the Seven of Wands, with him on the rock here, or her, but with this animal on the rock here, I definitely feel like this is a matter of no, I'm not getting down. No, you're not breaking up with me, or no, I'm not allowing you to break up with me. I'm not gonna do this. No, that's ridiculous. It just feels like a resistance. It feels like a resistance about no, that's not happening. I refuse to believe that that's happening. So like I said, there could have been a lot of love where, when the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles of all cards show up, this says to me that there are strong feelings associated with this. Strong associations. We have Ace of Wands at the bottom here. And then there's also Queen of Wands. So I feel like interesting. I feel like this is a different energy. This is so Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands, I feel that there could be a new situation with someone who could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. But I feel like there was a new romantic opportunity, or maybe is a new romantic opportunity, because this just feels very different. And it doesn't have to be a fire sign, but this more so talks about embodying the qualities of a fire sign. Someone who knows what they want. Someone who, is passionate and loyal, a go-getter. Yeah, it feels like this is a different energy. It feels like it's almost like a brand new opportunity, possibly with someone else. Because this feels different than this. Or for some of you, it could be that whoever's resonating with this is a new opportunity for that person as well, which kind of ties in together in the same way. But I do have Four of Pentacles at the bottom, which says to me that there's an inability to let go. This is just holding on too tightly. And in the card, I don't know if you guys can see, she has her hands here, where she's just tightening your grip, carrying like a bunch of stuff. She got a bunch of stuff packed into her hands, like jewels, jewelry, what have you. Yeah, it just really feels like it hasn't been processed, but like it needs to be. And that lack of closure, that lack of acceptance, the resistance is causing this Five of Pentacles energy. And that's why that's the theme and the focus here. I'm going to continue to just pull in order, actually, and see what we get. Yeah, it does really feel like there's a resistance and there's a new opportunity presenting itself, but unless you transcend that fear, that resistance, you're not going to be able to move on. Okay, and we have Queen of Pentacles here. This is someone who's very abundant. Very abundant and nurturing. If there is a resonating okay, hold on a second. So I do feel like a lot of you, whoever's resonating with this reading, this is definitely, like we had on the bottom, this is that new opportunity for you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just really picking up on like water energy. His Queen of Pentacles coming out now feels also very different. So this could feel different in itself because this could still be the same person that's showing up in the reading, but a happier version of them with that Ace of Wands. Like this is almost like the possibility, and that's why it's showing up as something like separate, because it's a possibility, a possible outcome of a situation, and that's why it's showing up together like this. Because this is, this is passion, loyalty, it's action, knowing what you want, going after it. And then this Queen of Pentacles could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. This feels very different. This is someone very nurturing. This is like pre-Empress energy. Someone who's very nurturing, who's very loving. It's like the mother of the queens. There's just a nice calming energy. Cancer, this could be you. I feel like this is more you. I feel like the storyline is kind of picking up on someone else who you're connected to, and then this is you. Again, it could be reversed. If it resonates, it resonates. But I do feel like this is a little bit more you, because Cancers are nurturing and loving, very intuitive, and so isn't the Queen of Pentacles. And then Eight of Wands here. Yeah, I do feel like this is a separate energy where the Queen of Pentacles is moving a little bit quickly. Nine of Swords and feeling stopped. So I do feel like this is a different type of energy I'm picking up on. I feel like with the Eight of Wands, this is wanting to quickly move towards something that they are interested in. And Nine of Swords of not knowing, is this right? And I get like a big, with the moon above, it's almost like, I get this sense of like, I'm trying to listen to my intuition, but maybe my intuition is wrong. About like maybe overthinking, about like feeling like you're ready to maybe go do something, and then you're like, you might back out, being like, every time I channel, you might back out saying something like, I'm trying to listen to my intuition, but for some reason I feel like, I don't know. I just don't know. Because Nine of Swords is generally late night. It's up thinking, uncertainty, mental imbalance, mental stressors. And King of Swords, I feel like this is just you wanting to embody that energy, that Swords energy about, being direct. It's that that mental activity, wanting to be direct, be, precise, make a choice, bring truth, bring clarity to a situation. And Page of Swords. Yeah, so I definitely feel like Cancer, this is probably you, and the other person came through in the beginning of the reading. Page of Swords is about spying for me. It's about, he has his hand on his face here. It's like thinking about communicating, just kind of like watching me, like, should I say something? Should I do something? Do I pursue that? This is someone's curiosity about someone else. Wanting to send a message to someone, wanting to maybe send a text or send an email, I don't know, make a phone call, wanting to communicate with somebody. But I feel like there's a debate of energy about, like, do I or do I not? And it's coming underneath the Eight of Wands, which is about forward movement, quick forward action. And I feel like that's what it is. It's like, do I go ahead and, like, say that thing or not? Do I go ahead and just do the thing, like with that Eight of Wands? Do I just do it? And you're kind of like thinking on that, like looking at the outcomes. Well, okay, do I okay, if I follow that, what does that look like? Like, what are the different scenarios? What are the different outcomes? And Ace of Pentacles coming out underneath that Nine of Swords. I think that you see that there is an ability here to move forward. Ace of Pentacles is springtime. It's abundance. It's, hey, my cat's just like acting a fool, scratching up the carpet. Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning, and oftentimes aces to me are the universe handing us a gift. And I feel like with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles together, it's kind of like looking out, like I said, at those possibilities, looking at that abundance. Will this change? Will this be something to pursue, or should I not pursue this? Ace of Pentacles, like I said, nurturing, abundance, springtime. This can also be luck as well. Rabbits can often represent luck. But I feel like there really is a potential for something beautiful, and you're kind of looking at that potential and wondering if it's going to be something worthwhile. The Fool. There is a new beginning that I think that you see here. The Fool can either represent Aquarius, because it's Uranus energy, and also Aries, since it is the beginning. But the Fool is a brand new opportunity and also taking a risk here. The Fool is like, you know what, like with reckless abandon, let's just fucking do it. Like, just fucking send it. Does that make sense? Like let's just do the thing. With the Fool, it's very much so, I'm gonna do what I feel is right, and I know the universe will catch me as I go. The universe will be there to provide for me as I work through this scenario in my life. And this makes sense for Cancer, being very intuitive and understanding that you're supported throughout everything. Page of Pentacles here, underneath the Page of Swords. So there's a want to communicate in general, and there's also a want to communicate regarding a new start, a new beginning. Page of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, it's like there's so much opportunity to create something here, and you want to, but I feel that it's the resistance coming from you is because of their resistance. And you want to be motherly and nurturing, like that Queen of Pentacles. You don't want to overstep boundaries. You want to be someone who understands and who that person can, lean on when they're upset, I feel like. And you just kind of want to make the right choice. You're either you very much so are into them, or maybe you just started talking to them. But regardless, you do feel like there is a connection there, and you want to treat it properly. You want to handle with care. And look at this, Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is about balance. So we have the Six of Cups and we have the Six of Pentacles. With those types of cards, not only do I feel like it's a balance, stability-wise, but also I just get the sense that it's very karmic and there's a balance of karma in general. So you could definitely have a past life relationship with this person, and it doesn't have to be romantic, but it could just be anything. This could be friendship, lover, familial, literally anything. But I feel like there is some sort of kind of contract here, and Spirit's trying to balance that out by bringing you guys into each other's lives right now. And so, yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of opportunity here, but it's resistance. on the other person's side. Knight of Cups. I feel like you would really like to go after this person and really offer them your cup. Knight of Cups can often be kind of like a surprise apology, but mostly I get from this is like charm, water energy, very like romantic, very nurturing. Again, like especially the way the horse's head is bowed in this. He's bowing down his head. It just feels like this very like milady type of energy of like, I've come to you to offer you my cup, and you really want to think about it before it's brought to this person. Again, this is like a handle with care type of opportunity. Like, I just get very like medieval feels. Like, for some of you, I have chills now. Okay. For some of you, I feel like this past relationship and a past life was something sort of like medieval back in the day, because I just heard the word courting. So it's, again, like you would court your lady to wherever. And I'm getting like a whole scene right now in my head. I feel like this was definitely very like medieval, like back in the day type of situation. It feels like one side was royalty or someone with a higher like reputation. For some reason, I totally feel like it could be you, Cancer. It could be the other way around, but I am kind of feeling like you, the Cancer, watching this, that you could have been the one with a little bit more like grace and beauty and like regal-esque type of nature, and this other person like was not. I feel like you're just someone who's very like forgiving, someone who back in that past life you didn't care about who you dated. You wanted to be with someone that you loved. Wow, this is coming through strong. Okay. You wanted to be with someone that you loved. You didn't care who that person was or what they had been through. You didn't care about anything. I just get this strong sense about you wanted to be with someone who was right for you. You didn't care who they were. Status, there we go. Status was not something that was a make or break situation for you. I'm getting like this long flowing green dress with some gold trim, brunette hair, gold type of thing in the hair, like a braided maybe type of material that was like round and went, you know, around your head. Very long flowy like brunette hair. It's kind of like a scene where you're at some sort of like game, whether it be like, I don't know, like jousting or I don't know, whatever had happened back in the day. Jousting's like the only one I can think of, but some sort of like game that they would play back in the day, and you're there, and it's just, yeah, like long flowing beautiful green dress, gold trim, kind of like more pale-esque, like kind of like rosy cheeks, long brunette hair, very flowy and beautiful. I'm picking that up for you guys really strongly, and you didn't care what the status was of the other person. I don't know if the other person was like a peasant. I don't want to say they were like a peasant, but the other person just didn't have enough like status. They were someone that was just lower than you, whatever that might mean. And I think, I don't know why I'm getting this, but oh my gosh, back in the day, it might have been an issue in that past life. Status might have been a thing for that person. Like, they thought that they weren't good enough for you because they weren't of royalty and of a regal family like you were. And I think status, for whatever reason, was very, very important. And so I think that's a lot of what's happening here, is that you're trying to convince this person with your very nurturing and beautiful energy, seriously, beautiful energy, that it's okay and they don't have to judge themselves so deeply and so harshly. Very interesting. I can't get fixated on that. That's gonna drive me, wow. I'm gonna get so into that. Let's pull a couple more cards before my video ends. I'm running out of time. So 6 of Wands. So there is an essence of victory here. You think that there is victory with this person, just like I was saying. You think that there is, you recognize that this has so much beauty behind it, and there could be so much success here. And then the Emperor, this is Aries energy, but otherwise I think that you are embodying this. That's that regalness, like I was just saying. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. That's that regalness that I was just talking about, where it's like the Emperor is someone who's like regal. So you have the crown. This person makes decisions. They make important decisions. They have a say in something. They're very wise and kind of like they've been there, done that. They have the experience to back up, what they do or what they have done. It's authoritative. It's very much making decisions and being very confident about those decisions. Look at that. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you definitely want to go towards this person and be like, hey, like, look at the cat looking forward on this. Hey, this is my cup. And out of everybody that I could choose, I'm choosing you because I feel that this has so much potential and I want to explore that. Wow, 9 of Cups right afterwards with the cat too. I mean, cats are very like spiritually connected, very intuitive. I think that you take pride in that person. You're pretty into that person. You see that there's a lot of potential with this. It doesn't even have to be something that's deep. I feel like that deep energy that I'm picking up on, where it's very like in tune and spiritual, is coming from a past life and following over into this one. But you feel like there's so much potential here. 9 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's beautiful. And the Empress. Okay, right. So this person, we have the Emperor and we have the Empress right here. Look at this. Counterparts. Oftentimes this can be twin flame, doesn't have to be, but regardless, this is a situation where two people, for me, 100% have known each other in the past. Whether it be know each other in a past life, their exes, multiple past lives, there's some otherworldly, like higher connection here, especially with this. You guys are of equal, like energetic value. You can give a lot to each other. You're on the same frequency, the same wave. And I think you just have to kind of use that beautiful water energy you have to really entice this person, and kind of show them the ropes in a way, if that makes sense. I was literally just saying spiritual. Look at this, High Priestess. Intuitively, I think I don't know if they know because they seem kind of resistant, but there's something special here. So I'm going to leave it there for you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me the honor to read for you. I really hope this helped, gave you guys some guidance. This is very beautiful. So stay happy and healthy. Just be your beautiful selves. Live your authentic truth. Definitely look into a past life regression if this seems like something that makes sense to you guys, because you could probably learn a lot. So on that note, thanks so much for joining me. Drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.